how much of Europe's gas needs actually depend on this route?
Right. So good morning, Lizzie. So basically 5% of all the region's gas needs depend on this route at the moment. But the thing is, this route has been, as you said, is a historical route. It has supplied more to Europe in the past. And right now, timing is really, really bad. The region's balance of supplies are very tight, which means that any loss of supplies will have an impact on the broader market. And by broader market, I mean Europe as a whole, because prices are interconnected. We're also at a time when the weather is turning cold. Europe has benefited from 2 very mild winters that has helped the continent weather the loss of supplies during the energy crisis. And at the same time, the region's storage facilities are depleting at the fastest pace since 2021, which means that energy consumption is going up. When the weather turns colder, we see more use of this, and the stockpiles have seen as a buffer for these periods of cold weather in the past. For now, this might not be an immediate problem for this winter. We will survive, but it will become a problem for traders once they start stockpiling for next season, because there's less gas available in the system. They're going to have to look elsewhere, which means higher prices for longer.
Yeah, I mean, I think about the countries that have relied on the flows. Slovakia, of course, really pushing hard to get a deal here. What are they going to do to get gas, and how much is the diversion actually going to push up prices?
Right. So those countries, they're going to have to look at alternatives elsewhere, and any alternatives are going to cost them more because they're landlocked. They're not interconnected by pipelines, and pipelines gas from Russia has usually been cheaper. So they're going to have to buy LNG, liquefied natural gas, through Germany or through other ports or through access to countries. They're going to have to rely on imports of other types of energy and so on, which will mean higher prices.
And what does it mean for Russia's gas revenues? Because, of course, this has been oiling the wheels of the Kremlin's war machine. What's Putin likely to do next?
Right. As you've said, for Russia, it's a financial loss. You said it's about $6 billion a year, according to our calculations, at current prices. But Gazprom has been looking at other routes since the start of the war, right? Gazprom is looking into China, but it has increased exports into China, and Putin has also increased exports of liquefied natural gas from Russia, and we see that gas getting to Europe these days. So it's kind of a tricky situation there, because it's a loss of a historical route. It has a big symbolism, because this route, as you said, started 50 years ago in the middle of the Cold War. So during the darkest days 50 years ago, gas was still flowing.